Reality is not set in stone, it is shaped by perception. And if you can control perception, you control reality. Welcome to the Gaslight Gambit, the psychological chess move that allows you to rewrite the script, dictate the truth, and make people question their own minds. Sounds extreme? It is. But it works. The key to this strategy is simple. Make them doubt their own perceptions and memories, giving you control over their truth. When someone begins to second-guess their own experiences, they become malleable, easier to manipulate, easier to lead, and easier to rule. History has seen this tactic deployed by some of the most cunning individuals to ever walk the earth. And whether for good or evil, one thing remains true. Those who master the art of gaslighting become nearly untouchable. Humans like to believe they have a firm grip on reality. We trust our memories, our senses, and our understanding of the world. But what happens when those things are systematically called into question? When someone insists that an event happened differently than you remember it, or that your emotions are unjustified, or that what you saw with your own eyes was never real, your mind enters a state of confusion. And when the confusion lasts long enough, you surrender. You stop trusting yourself and start relying on the one person who seems so sure of what's true. That's how power is seized, by becoming the gatekeeper of reality itself. Let's look at two historical figures who wielded this strategy like a scalpel. 1. Kim Jong-Il. The former leader of North Korea didn't just rule with an iron fist, he ruled by reshaping reality itself. He fed his people a constant stream of propaganda, rewriting history to make himself appear godlike. Through controlled media, fake narratives, and forced loyalty, he made North Koreans question their own perceptions of the outside world. They were told they lived in paradise, even as they starved. This is the Gaslight Gambit at its most extreme, when the leader dictates not just laws, but reality itself. 2. Elizabeth Holmes. The founder of Theranos built a billion-dollar empire on a lie. She convinced investors, employees, and even the US government that her company's blood testing technology was revolutionary. When people started questioning her claims, she doubled down, insisting that any failures were due to misunderstandings, misinterpretations, or sabotage. Employees who noticed the inconsistencies were dismissed or told they simply didn't understand the vision. For years, she gaslit some of the most powerful minds in business, keeping her empire afloat far longer than it should have lasted. How can you use this in your own life? Here are 3 strategic insights. 1. Control the narrative early and repeatedly. The first step to gaslighting effectively is to establish yourself as the authority on truth. If you tell a lie once, people may question it. If you repeat it 100 times, they start to accept it. Repetition is key. Keep reinforcing your version of reality until it becomes second nature to those around you. 2. Make your victim doubt their own memory. Subtle contradictions are your best weapon. If someone recalls an event one way, act shocked and insist it happened differently. That's not what happened at all. I don't know where you're getting that from. Done often enough, they'll begin questioning themselves rather than you. 3. Discredit alternative versions of reality. If someone challenges your narrative, undermine their credibility. Call them unreliable. Accuse them of being emotional, confused, or misled. The more you isolate your target from outside perspectives, the more dependent they become on your version of reality. The Gaslight Gambit is not just a strategy, it's a weapon, a tool of psychological warfare that allows you to manipulate perception itself, but use it wisely. If you want to unlock the next law of power, the next mind-shifting tool to dominate, influence, and control, subscribe to the channel now, because the game of power never stops, and those who don't master it will always be at the mercy of those who do.